Hi, I'm Lawson. I'm a writer and YouTuber. My stories appear on Medium.com, WordPress.com, and I have a newsletter on Substack. And I also have podcasts on Apple Podcast and Spotify. So check out my content, um, leave comments and share. I appreciate it. I recently made a criticism, a video criticizing popular music, and it was mostly directed at rap and hip hop, but a lot of popular rock music is pretty lame as well. And and people correctly commented that there is. I've heard. I'm not around it all the time because I don't like it for the most part. But every once in a while, you'll hear some rap and hip hop that's poetry. It's just like it's real poetry, and some of it's quite good. But when I made the video, I had a bug up my butt about something, and I was overly critical. I was a little harsh, and but it's not something I listen to. It's not something I look at. I'm interested in. I'm not going to seek out and sit down and listen to it with intention. But some of it is not half bad. My main thing is just with rap and rock music, appealing to the baser, the negative things, promoting things that are destructive. I just don't think it's healthy to be listening to something like that all the time. So, it's like I was with somebody and they were listening to Eminem. I think it was Eminem. And some of that stuff wasn't. Some of his, it wasn't all that bad. So it just, I don't know. I was just looking at my comments a second ago, and I got called out, and I got to thinking about it, and I just wanted to show everybody that I can admit if I may not be wrong, and I was harsh and I was wrong. And it just goes to the point with anything. You can't generalize on anything, because not everything's all bad or not everything's all good. There's good and bad in everything. So I've had kind of a laid back Sunday. I did post videos to TikTok. I did a YouTube short. I'm doing this, and I posted a video to Substack. I think I did a Substack today, or was it yesterday? But anyway, check out my content. Check out my newsletter. I didn't write a newsletter this week because I got busy and didn't have time to sit down and research one. And it's funny, my writing. I want to be a writer, but my videos and my podcasts and stuff get more responses and more views and more listens than my writing does. So I got to do what my customers want, what my fans want. So If I can find, if I can get some suggestions and have something else to talk about later tonight, I'll make another video. But Sundays are usually slow and mellow. So if you want me to talk about something, let me know, and and try not to judge too harshly. Have an open mind about things, but don't have such an open mind that your brain falls out, you know. But and try not to overgeneralize and put everybody and everything in the same box, because there's nuances to everything. So I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night.